So I wanted to talk about Jersey Shore. There's a reunion coming up. It starts this Thursday or Wednesday, I believe, at 10 o'clock. And we know, I think we all know that Jersey Shore was good when it first started. And now everybody is too adult. They're like a little bit older. So the ideas are not going to work because everybody is, it's not a fuck house anymore. It's stopped being about fucking. It used to be that it was like, okay, everybody on the cast might fuck each other. Everybody might fuck one another. Now it's like, okay, I got a husband, I got kids, I got. Now it's like I know it was always a fun time to hang out for Vinny and uh, wow, I forgot the other guy's name, Vinny and Paulie. Oh, Paulie and Vinny. And what I really wanted to talk about was there's one person who's not going to be on Jersey Shore. And I know why she made this decision, but I'm going to say it was the wrong decision. You made the worst decision. It was wrong. And we all know the only reason you made it is because of jealousy. So Sammy's sweetheart, she's engaged, she has a boyfriend, she's with a guy, and basically she wants to talk. She's talking all this stuff in the press where it's like, oh, I'm in a different place in my life, and yeah, that you could see me in other things, and I'm successful with other stuff. And let's be honest, you're Jersey Shore. If you're on the cast of Friends and you're pissed at one of the people from Friends, if you're Jennifer Aniston, you're mad at David Schwimmer, and that's the reason you didn't want to be in the reunion. It's the same thing that happened with Saved by the Bell. When they did the reunion, everybody hated Dustin Diamond, and they all talked shit about Dustin Diamond because he did a tell-all book, and he was trying in his own way. I'm going to talk real quick about Dustin Diamond. Dustin Diamond, in his own way, was trying to say, hey, I'm not a loser. I'm not a nerd. Everybody else was, there was Slater, there was Lisa, there was Kelly. I had to play the Urkel. I had to play the loser on the show that girls didn't want to sleep with. So he made a book to basically be like, yeah, I slept with a lot of women for the fame. And the other actors kind of were like, okay, you're our friend, we love you. But really, it was like if we never would have been on Saved by the Bell, we wouldn't give a shit about you. And that's not how it feels for people on Arrested Development or any of these shows that you do, whether it's Boy Meets World. People generally love their co-stars and they fight for their co-stars and they care about their co-stars and they come back and they work again and they fight for them. And you see with Sex and the City and all these shows now, a lot of co-stars are fighting because they probably fought on set. They probably always had feelings where they were like, this girl's a bitch, this and that. So the thing with Sammi was that she was with Ronnie and that was her ex-boyfriend. And you're really wondering, why can the other girls be on the show and not be with Ronnie? But Ronnie, it feels like the only reason she didn't do the show is because they would have done reality fakery, fucking fake shit, and they would have said, you guys got to get back together. They would have paid her money and they would have said, okay, you're going to do scenes now where he's trying to hit on you. He's drunk. He's trying to get in bed with you. And it feels like she would have said yes to this. So I'm going to talk really quick. I know I'm going off. I only have 10 minutes. I don't have much time. But there was an actress that they said that the arrangement was based on. There's a TV show. I'm going to get back to Sammi Sweetheart, but let me go off for a second. There was an actress named Nanzani. I don't even know her name, so I'm terrible to talk about it. But she was an actress that basically was on Scandal. And she was a very sexy actress on Scandal. And it was her job to marry Tom Cruise. And there was a whole arrangement, and he had the whole of Scientology, and there was a whole story about how she was already engaged to someone. She was already engaged to a man. And the Scientologists came and said, hey, we're picking you, plucking you to be the woman in Tom Cruise's life. Did she say, no, I'm married. No, I don't want to do it. I'm not going to do it. They coerced me into. No, she really thought, hey, it's Tom Cruise. Fuck it. I'll be his wife. I'll be his girlfriend. And Tom Cruise, being the awesome boss that he is, was like, yeah, we're together. We hooked up, but nope. Moving on. And that was it. And it was like he went off to go be Tom Cruise and do the movies that he did and be amazing. And it was just kind of one of those things where she was like, wait, I thought I was supposed to be your wife. And everybody kind of knows if somebody has to arrange you to be a wife to somebody, you know they're just doing it because they don't want to be with gold diggers. And you kind of are a gold digger. You kind of are someone who's thinking, hey, I'm going to be in an arranged marriage. You wouldn't be in an arranged marriage with me. You wouldn't be in the Church of Scientology and they said, hey, Renell Martinez is on YouTube asking you to be his wife. Go marry him. You wouldn't give two fucks about marrying me. But the fact that it was like, okay, you're going to marry Tom Cruise, you know that's a gold digger. So back to Sammy Sweetheart. The fact that she's scared to go, oh, I don't want to go back to the show because I will get into a relationship with Ronnie again, makes Ronnie the winner. You know, Charlemagne has a donkey of the day. I have a winner of the week. And the winner of the week is Ronnie, in that whenever he wants to get back with her, he will. There's nothing you can do. And you go, no, she doesn't want him. She's moved on. He makes hundreds of thousands of dollars an episode on Jersey Shore. She makes, Sammy didn't make any money, isn't making any money, and people want to see them together. People actually go, I'd like to see them together. Nobody would like to see Snooki and Ronnie hook up. Nobody would like to see Dina and Ronnie hook up. Everybody's thinking, hey, it's Sammy and Ronnie. They're a couple. They're a couple. Put them together. And it's funny because Angelina is going to be on the show. And I always think that Angelina, or is it Angelica? Angelina, I think. Basically, she's very beautiful and she's like got this job and she's on Instagram and there's so much going on in her life and she's engaged and nobody wants her on Jersey Shore. For whatever reason, either she didn't sleep with someone or she was opinionated or she got in a fight with the castmates. But basically, being the most beautiful, I think, girl, they all went, bitch, you're nothing. We don't want you on the show. And they got rid of her and they replaced her. And with Sammy, I was always like, Sammy's really cute. She's a cute girl. She's cute. They're all, they all look good. Jay Wild's great. But the show was always a fun show about people who are going to fuck. It was a random, hey, you're all nobodies. Let's put you in a house. And they were all like, let's all hit on one another. And let's go, we got in fights with random people. We tried to have fun. They tried to make it what I believe is the future of society, which is, right now, I'm here right now. What if a bunch of other YouTubers were like, click, let's hang out. Let's go to, Miami Beach. Let's go to, Rome. Let's go. You have to have drama. Otherwise, it's going to be the Kardashians where they just sit there and they therapize. They use therapy. They're like, we're talking about our issues. But in this show, people smack each other. When you're talking shit, like, see, right now, if I was on Jersey Shore right now, which I would never be because I'm Cuban and I'm not Italian or from New Jersey or any of that. But if I was talking shit, they'd say, did you see this video that he did where he's talking about Sammy and Ronnie? And he'd be like, yo, man, don't get in my business, blah, blah, blah. Mind your fucking business. And they'd be, and that's what people like. There'd be me, you see, this aspect, I don't have much time, but this aspect of, hey, you're just blogging, you're a loser. We're going to fight about this. And that's what you want to get into. You want to get into a little argument, a little feud. And that's what made Jersey Shore so exciting, was that these people weren't fake. And even when they were fake and the show had fake shit going on, they did it as real as possible. They did the best they could. So the whole point of this, I know you're thinking, what was the point of all this? Bad hair, all this crap. The point was, I think Sammy should have been on the show. I think she should have just talked to her husband or a boyfriend and said, hey, if I'm with him, he's my TV wife. He's my TV husband. That's how it works. We do the kissing, we do the sleeping together, and I know you might think that I'm not respecting you, but hey, this is a show where I get paid $90,000 an episode. How are you going to get me $90,000 an episode? What are you going to do? You're not a Jay-Z. I'm a Beyonce. So it's like, that's my Jay-Z. I'm Beyonce. We're going to work together. And I feel like that's what should have happened. But this guy, she loves him. They're dating. He, picked her up when she was in bad place. Who knows how they got together. But Ronnie is the winner. Ronnie is the winner, and that the reason she was avoiding Ronnie was because she knew she'd get back with Ronnie. This guy wouldn't fight Ronnie. He wouldn't be able to hold a candle to him because Ronnie has been in fights and he'll fuck a guy up. He'll basically be like, that's it. It's the truth. We got with Sammy. And he would have just got in bed first night, She would have denied, oh, you're cheating, you're this, you're that, but he was the TV husband. So sucks that it didn't work out. Gonna talk a little more later. Sammy should have been on the show. Gonna talk more about Saved by the Bell. 10 minutes, have to go. Sorry, Sammy, you weren't on the show. I hope you can get that money back somehow, somewhere else. You should have been on the show. You shouldn't have just worried about Ronnie. There were other people there. We want you. Don't make it all about one guy. He should have supported you. End of story.